back. I'm sorry about the break in transmission. In case you are just joining us, this is People's Parliament. We have been battling with very bad network. This is the third time we are kickstarting this program today. But we hope that this time the network will be fair. But in case it goes off, we will postpone for another day. We are talking about the exposing Fulani divide and rule. Exposing Fulani divide and rule master plan. And we are taking a point of departure from the arrest of Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu. That's from where we are going to be taking our point of departure. Don't forget, we'll be opening up the lines, but due to this horrible network, we will do that briefly, and we may not be able to run this program up till 1 hour. But if the calls and the network permits, then we'll go as far as we can. All right. Don't forget that the number to call when you are calling is this number, 08104545533. Just add +234 if you are calling from outside Nigeria. We're going to be talking about and exposing the Fulani divide and rule master plan. You and I can understand that this country is under the caliphate. They are pushing Fulanization agenda, and they are doing it without looking at anybody's face. They are doing it audaciously. They are doing it with impunity. They don't care. But we are going to expose your consciousness. How is it that the minority in Nigeria has become so powerful and in control of the entire Nigerians? You will understand that tonight. And you will also understand and appreciate our strategy on how to get ourselves out. You all know and agree with me that the Nigeria situation had gone beyond be careful, security-wise. Before, insecurity had been narrowed only in the northeast. All these years, but this period we have insecurity escalating from all parts of Nigeria, from northeast, northwest, north central, southeast, southwest. People are being killed, decimated, and yet these people whom are in charge, because of the structure of this country, have taken advantage of that to keep silence and allow the killing to continue. I have to put it that way. Because we have been talking about end to open grazing, which is one of the biggest source of this killing. Armed Fulanis heading cattle with AK-47, which even the federal government, this federal government, acknowledged that they are foreigners, foreign Fulanis. They are the ones carrying AK-47. They pretend as if to say they don't know, but we know they know. And we know that they know where they are. Kidnapping children has become the order of the day. Kidnapping people on the streets, on the highways across Nigeria is the order of the day by the same people. Yet, nothing has been done. Especially when I started this campaign to end open grazing, I've said it that the gateway to grab your land is through open grazing. In case you have not watched the video I published this morning, make sure after this live broadcast, go and watch it. Very, very important. Go and watch it. You will be amazed. Now, the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho did not come to me as a surprise. They did not, because these people, when the governors of the south especially kept mute. It was only Governor Otom of Benue State came out fully. It's madness. Others were keeping mute. Others were playing the politics of the north, including your governors from the southeast, south, and the southwest. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to ban open grazing. And even when they gathered in Asaba to give lip service to the banning of open grazing, what happened? The open grazing, did they enforce it? No. Up to today, they are still marauding cows up and down. The killings have not stopped. Now, these men, even they will tell you go and defend yourself with what? With the machete against somebody armed with AK-47? Where does that happen? It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. Now these men now came up to challenge this madness. The failure of the government. When I said it, don't get it twisted, that it was the failure of the Southeast governors that gave rise to the formation of ESN. And that's part of the charges he is now facing with. The same is applicable to Sunday Igboho, because the governors failed to do what they were supposed to do. Now, some people who are in government, your governors, your senators, those playing politics of the North, under the grip of the Fulani Caliphate, I will tell you that they are playing it because of the divide and rule, the politics of North and South. North and South, especially when it comes to the Nigerian presidency, they will tell you it is a shift between the North and the South. When it comes to the South, you have three: Southeast, South-South, Southwest. Southeast and the Southwest, they don't have any relationship. They are the Oduduwas, these ones are the Biafrans, the Igbos, the Igbo nation. Then even our cousins, our brothers, the Niger Delta, are agitating for their own separately. Whereas the North is under the grip of the Fulani Caliphate. From the statement of Ahmadu Bello, it is clear that this government under Buhari is implementing that statement with double quick march. What did Ahmadu Bello say? In October 12, 1960, 12 days after the Nigerian independence, Ahmadu Bello said that this country, this new country called Nigeria, is the estate of their great-grandfather Uthman Danfodio, that they are going to use the minority of the North. Listen, the minority of the North as willing tools, and the South as conquered territory. Underline it. And they will not allow them to have control of their future. Those of you who are saying, hey, we want Igbo presidency, you are on a pipe dream. You will understand it before the end of this program. If this Nigeria is still structured the way it is, they will keep playing you that politics. Don't forget, without missing word, with respect to the Yoruba people, Oduduwa people who are now agitating for their own agitation, for their own self-determination. With respect to you. But the statement of fact about history is that they use the minorities of the North, from Benue TVs and the rest of them, to fight the war of attrition against the Biafran people, to keep Nigeria as one, because they want the structure of Nigeria to remain the way they are and keep exploiting the people. And my people, our friends from the Yoruba, joined them. Now today their eyes are open. Now they are now treating the South as conquered territory, whereas they have used the minorities of the North. Today they are suffering the same fate. That is the truth. Coming to the minorities of the North, they use this large space of land. The Fulanis use this space of land of the North to grab more seats at the National Assembly, to have more share at the appointment they hide under federal character principle, to dominate. At the National Assembly, they dominate. At the federal cabinet, they dominate. At the appointments, they dominate. In the civil service, they dominate. In the defense, they dominate. In the custom, everything they dominate. Because in the North, these Fulanis, they are the governors, they are the senators, members of House, State House, top rank in the military, top rank in the police, top rank in custom, top rank in the immigration, everywhere. Because they now use the space, the minority of the North. They have conquered the North and they are under them. They use them to occupy the seat of power across Nigeria. You know what they will do? They will tell you, Buhari is from Northwest. It is now the Northwest people. Then another Fulani will come from the North Central. Another Fulani again will come from the Northeast. Whereas when it comes to the South, it will now be the Igbos versus the Oduduwas, the Yorubas, and also the Niger Delta people are there. You see the divide and rule. They will now say, especially for those of you who listen, Share this video to those people who are calling for Igbo presidency. They are on a pipe dream. If this country remain the way they are, if this country remain the way it is today, under this structure, you are on a pipe dream. Because what will happen is that I discovered this thing a long time ago. They play this game between North and South. They will say, okay, it is now the turn of the South. It will be given to the Yoruba people. The closest one we had is Jonathan. And even at that, they will have the biggest share of appointment from the Northeast, from the Northwest, from the North Central. Having many states for themselves. Many House of Rep members for themselves. Many Senate members for themselves. Many ministers for themselves. And you can't do nothing. And when they say you must appoint people from across the 36 states, these 36 states, when you are appointing people, it will all be the Fulani. They will still continue having the greater share, while the rest, they do divide and rule for you. Because we are not the same people. They have already conquered and held the North bound. Until the North Central pull themselves, until the outer people come up and start identifying themselves and fighting for their rights in their own land, there is no way for you. That is the truth. So you are now understanding this divide and rule. When it comes to, now they are saying, okay, Buhari, after Buhari, they still have another 8 years. Or another 10. Buhari is from the Northwest. They will bring somebody from the Northeast or from the North Central. Is Atiku not coming out? Is Atiku not a Fulani? What about the rest of them from the North Central? Jumping out? Are they not Fulanis that will occupy that same seat? At the end of the day, they will use the outnumber, using the large acres of land and the states and the presentation to continue keeping you down. That's why Jonathan couldn't do anything. That's why the southern politicians will always continue to pacify them so that they will have crumbs coming out from the table of these Fulanis. Despite the fact that the bulk of the economy of Nigeria comes from the south. You see, they are treating you as conquered territory. Because when you conquer a territory, you take their spoil. Now you are now understanding it, Abi. Okay. I believe right now many of you have understood where we are going to. And this network had been fair enough to accommodate us this far. Now, I want you to now call the lines. We will take your calls. If you call these numbers on the screen, we will take your call briefly before we end this program, because I don't want this program to be too long. And this program is basically for expository, to expose what is hidden, what you do not know, what you don't understand. Share this video to everyone. Let the eyes of Nigerian people open, my people. Open your eyes. Understand the games they are playing against you. The irreducible minimum to addressing this is the game. They are busy populating your community. Okay?